3i Atlas was getting way brighter, way bluer as it got close to the sun. Well, now there is a new report from NASA that shows that 3i Atlas might be picking up a little speed in, quote, non-gravitational acceleration.
It's November 4th. If this object keeps accelerating beyond the influence of gravity, then what is it? Let's go back a few months ago. On July 1st, 2025, the Atlas Survey Telescope in Rio Hurtado, Chile, detected something that defied expectations. An object the size of Manhattan, moving at speeds and on a trajectory that made one thing immediately clear. It couldn't have originated from our solar system. This wasn't one of ours. This was a visitor from interstellar space. They named it 3i Atlas, the I standing for interstellar, marking it as only the third confirmed object from beyond our solar system ever discovered. After Oumuamua in 2017 and Borisov in 2019, we had a third chance to study material formed around an alien star. After weeks of disappearing behind the sun at its closest approach, it has now re-emerged, and it's doing something that violates fundamental physics. It's glowing blue, not reflecting blue light from the sun. That would be normal. It's emitting blue light from within, as if powered by an internal source hotter than the sun's 5,800 Kelvin photosphere. At its distance of 1.4 astronomical units from the sun, solar radiation can only heat a passive object to about 290 Kelvin, roughly 20 times colder than the sun's surface. Basic thermodynamics. Cold surfaces emit red wavelengths, hot surfaces emit blue wavelengths. Yet this object, which should be freezing and glowing red like every other comet, is glowing blue as if an engine runs inside it. Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb has now classified this as the 11th impossible property stacked onto an object that already defies statistical analysis. When you calculate the combined probability of all these anomalies occurring together in a single object by pure chance, you get 1 chance in 10 quadrillion. That's worse than winning 15 consecutive lottery jackpots. But this isn't speculation anymore. We now have 3 mathematical tests that will deliver final answers within the next 50 days. Either we see a 5 billion ton gas cloud that physics demands must be present, gravitational lensing measurements that match natural comet predictions, and Europa Clipper analysis showing normal composition, or all 3 tests fail simultaneously and the natural explanation collapses. Meanwhile, NASA has activated planetary defense protocols, not routine monitoring, but active defense systems designed for existential threats, while simultaneously refusing to release high-resolution images they captured over a month ago. And the object's trajectory, altered by its mysterious acceleration, is now heading directly toward Jupiter, with an expected arrival in March 2026. The scale we're dealing with. 3i Atlas has a nucleus estimated between 3.5 to 6 kilometers across, roughly the size of Manhattan Island. It weighs at least 33 billion tons, making it somewhere between 1,000 and 1 million times more massive than Oumuamua or Borisov, the only other 2 interstellar visitors we've confirmed. This isn't a small asteroid fragment. It's a massive piece of another star, system carrying physical matter and chemistry formed in an alien stellar environment. December 19th marks its closest approach to Earth at 1.8 astronomical units, approximately 167 million miles. Safe distance, no threat of collision. But here's the critical detail most coverage misses. The non-gravitational acceleration it's exhibiting is changing its trajectory, not toward Earth, but toward Jupiter, where current projections show arrival in March 2026. When Avi Loeb was directly asked about implications if this object is artificial rather than natural, his response wasn't cautious scientific hedging. His exact words: dire implications for Earth. Not concerning, not noteworthy, dire. The acceleration evidence. October 29th, at perihelion 210 million kilometers from Sun. NASA's Jet Propulsion. Laboratory reported 3I Atlas is 4 arcseconds off predicted position. That's 80,000 kilometers deviation in 1 month. The acceleration, 0.02 millimeters per square second. 2 components acting simultaneously. Something is pushing it in 2 directions at once. Natural explanation, outgassing. Ice vaporizes near Sun, shoots out like rocket engine. Normal for comets. Problem, the amount needed. Loeb's calculation using momentum conservation, 33 billion tons mass, plus this acceleration equals object, must lose minimum 1/6 its mass. That's 5.12 billion tons of gas in 30 days. 5 billion tons creates a massive bright cloud, impossible to miss. Amateur telescopes would see it. Hubble and Webb will observe November-January, December 19th, critical date. If cloud is there, natural explanation validated. If not, acceleration came from technology. The 11 impossible anomalies. 1. Ecliptic alignment 0.2%. Arrived within 5 degrees of our solar. System's flat planetary plane. Random interstellar objects approach from any angle, above, below, sideways. Threading this needle, 0.2% probability. 2. Anti-tail is less than 1%. Keck Observatory confirmed August material jet aimed toward Sun. Every comet in history does opposite. Solar radiation pressure blows tails away from stars, never toward them. 3. Mass velocity paradox, low single digits. Million times heavier than Oumuamua, 1,000 times heavier than Borisov, yet faster than both. Heavy objects ejected from star systems move slower. 3. I-Atlas violates this fundamental relationship. 4. Timing choreography, fractions of percent. Past Mars, Oct 3rd, 30 million kilometers. Heading to Jupiter, March 2026. Perfect planetary flyby timing. Hidden from Earth during critical perihelion observation window, Oct 29th, 5. Industrial composition. Keck spectroscopy detected nickel carbonyl formation. Chemical pathway observed in one location. Earth's industrial nickel refineries. Never naturally occurring. Nickel to iron ratios match manufactured alloys, not primordial stellar chemistry. 6. Water paradox, only 4% water content. Comets are 80-90% water ice, dirty snowballs, 3I Atlas, drier than Atacama Desert. Yet Swift Observatory detected hydroxyl emissions like fire hose on full blast at distances where impossible, dry structure, somehow hemorrhaging water vapor. Requires unidentified internal energy source, generating water from deeper material. 7. CO2. Dominance extreme, spectroscopy shows CO2 H2O ratio 8:1. Normal solar system comets, 110 or 120. Chemistry, completely inverted. Suggests formation environment radically different from any star system chemistry we've studied. 8. Unique polarization extreme. Light polarization fingerprint absent from every natural object catalog. Not in comets, not in asteroids, not in Borisov. Whatever produces this signature has never been observed in nature. 9. Wow signal coordinates. Astronomically slim. Arrived from exact celestial coordinates producing the famous 1997 WOW signal, most credible extraterrestrial radio transmission candidate ever detected 48 years apart. Same cosmic address. Same narrow sky corridor. 10. Brightness surge. Power law. -7.5. Brightening rate normal comets. -2 to -3. Stereo, SOHO, goes 1.9, all documented from different angles, while hidden from Earth behind Sun. Double normal brightening rate, no natural precedent in comet observation history. 11. Blue temperature thermodynamically forbidden. Reddish coloration, July, August observations. Turned distinctly blue approaching perihelion. LASCO and CCO1 coronagraphs measured it bluer than Sun itself. Cold surfaces 290K at that distance emit red. Blue requires temperatures exceeding Sun's 5,800K photosphere. Demands internal energy source hotter than stellar surface. Combined probability, 1 inch, 10 quadrillion. Worse than 15 consecutive lottery jackpots. When probability collapses this far, Occam's razor reverses. The simplest explanation becomes the one we've avoided. NASA activated planetary defense, not monitoring, active defense for existential threats. Meanwhile, Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter's HiRISE camera photographed 3 Atlas Oct, 2 to 3, Ultra HD images. Over a month later, not released. Loeb contacted principal investigator, no response. Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna sent official letter to NASA Administrator Sean Duffy Oct 31st demanding release, no response. Kim Kardashian tweeted, "What's the tea?" about 3I Atlas. NASA responded within hours, congressional inquiry, silence. Celebrity tweet, instant engagement. Excuse, government shutdown. But universities collaborating on images aren't shut down, could release independently. European Space Agency, Mars Express, ExoMars, also captured images, not shut down. Haven't released. Congress now forcing release of what some call classified comet images. Why classify unless they show something that changes everything? 3. Independent tests. Test 1. Gas cloud. If natural outgassing caused acceleration, 5.12 billion tons of gas must be visible. Hubble, Webb observing Nov January. If 20% of mass evaporated, we'll see very bright massive cloud and cometary tail. See, it equals natural. Don't see it equals technological propulsion. Test 2. Gravitational lensing. Discovery Telescope captured Oct 31st lensing images. Sun's gravity bends light from object. Measure how much it curves equals verify mass divided by density independently. Matches predictions equals validates natural model. Doesn't match equals anomalous internal structure. Test 3. Europa Clipper ion tail. Test 3. Europa Clipper ion tail. October 30, November 6. Europa Clipper flew through 3 IATLAS's ion tail. Direct particle sampling, not remote spectroscopy. Chemical analysis of actual expelled material. Data reveals composition, natural comet chemistry or industrial signatures. Won't know until shutdown ends. Oct 31. First post-perihelion images, Lowell Observatory. Object now visible, magnitude 11 to 12. Observable in Virgo before dawn. Amateur telescopes can track it. Deck 19. Closest Earth approach, 167 million miles. Every major observatory pointed at single target. Gas cloud visibility test. Lensing data verification. Europa Clipper results released. 3 tests, 1 date. Binary outcomes. Before acceleration data, Loeb gave 3 IATLAS 40% probability of being artificial. He's been criticized for even entertaining the possibility. But his methodology matters. It's like going on a blind date and wondering who's on the other side, he explains. It could be a rock. Maybe that's the most likely interpretation. But we should be open-minded, humble, because it's an opportunity to learn something new. Now he's waiting. His own words. He'll revise his estimate down to 0% or up to 100% in the next few weeks. No middle ground. The data decides. He gave an example from Harvard, young astrophysicists discussing the Hubble tension when different methods of measuring universe expansion give different answers. Some said the data must be wrong because they couldn't explain it. Loeb's response
is a deviation by 4 arcseconds in right ascension from the expected path, and that's very significant, statistically significant. I calculated, given that
we have 11 statistical impossibilities. Acceleration requiring massive gas loss. Blue light requiring internal power generation. We can't pretend these measurements don't exist because they're uncomfortable. The Oumuamua pattern. We've seen this before. Oumuamua, 2017, showed non-gravitational acceleration, but no detectable gas or dust. Spitzer Space Telescope, designed to detect infrared from cometary outgassing, found nothing. Scientists called it a dark comet, an oxymoron, since comets are defined by gas-dust tails. 3 years later, same Hawaiian telescope discovered 2020 SO. Also showed acceleration without visible propellant. Infrared spectroscopy revealed stainless steel. Rocket booster from 1996 NASA launch, pushed by reflecting sunlight because it was hollow, artificial, human-made. That discovery led Loeb to suggest Oumuamua might also be artificial. Most dismissed it. Now, 3i Atlas shows the same acceleration pattern plus 10 additional anomalies. 50 days to truth. We're not studying ancient artifacts, not decoding distant radio signals from dead civilizations. We're observing in real time an object whose properties statistically require technology, glowing with energy surpassing our star, losing water through mechanisms violating our models, leaving chemical signatures seen only in Earth's industrial facilities, heading toward Jupiter with precision timing while NASA activates planetary defense and withholds congressional requested images. Right now, spacecraft instruments reposition, observation windows lock, research teams across 6 continents parse photon counts and spectral lines. 50 days to December 19th. 50 days for 3 tests to give 3 answers. Scenario 1, natural explanation validated. We see the 5 billion ton gas cloud. Gravitational lensing matches predictions for natural ice rock composition. Europa Clipper reveals normal comet chemistry. This confirms an anomalous but natural comet that forces us to rewrite significant portions of physics and chemistry textbooks. The 1-inch 10 quadrillion odds become explicable through exotic stellar formation environments we've never encountered. Scenario 2, natural explanation fails. No gas cloud appears despite physics demanding it must. Lensing reveals density anomalies inconsistent with ice rock. Europa Clipper shows industrial chemical signatures. Then we face what 1 in 10 quadrillion odds means, what blue stellar temperature means, what nickel carbonyl means, what wow signal coordinates mean, what dire implications means, what planetary defense activation means while hiding images from Congress. Loeb's probability revision becomes real, 0% or 100%. If artificial, 3i Atlas possesses technology generating sustained energy exceeding our sun's photosphere. That implies mastery over fusion, antimatter, or physics we haven't discovered. Civilizations with such power don't arrive by accident. Every anomaly, trajectory, timing, composition, thermal signature, wow coordinates, Jupiter destination suggests intent. There's no middle ground. The math is absolute, the observations are scheduled, the tests are binary. History isn't archived footage. It's streaming live through coronagraphs and particle detectors pointed at an impossible visitor. Whether 3I Atlas is the strangest comet ever born, or something that rewrites humanity's place in the universe, one fact is inescapable. Nothing natural should glow blue at perihelion while accelerating without visible propellant, leaving industrial chemical signatures. If this object keeps accelerating beyond the influence of gravity, then what is it? Let me know in the comment. Your opinion matters. Make sure to watch our previous video, and we'll see each other in the next video.